32, 33, speed, crazy. Who would have thought a folding bike, whoa, is this fast? Right guys, what's going on? So I'm back again today with the Engwe Engine Pro 750. I've got to admit, this is my most favourite e-bike at the moment. It's just such a good all-round bike. Super comfortable. The speed's pretty decent, it keeps up with traffic, it's way faster than you'd expect. It's just such a good all-rounder. It's comfortable, it's quick, the range is pretty decent. It's just got everything you could want. It's got cruise control built in, automatic lights, brake lights, kickstand, luggage rack. What I am going to do today though is just point out a couple of things that I didn't mention in the original video I did about the bike. There's just one small negative about the bike, it's the only one I found so far, is this charger. It's just flimsy. You don't know which way around it's meant to go. It can go any way round. It's just, and it's actually broken. That's my only qualm with it, is this charger. It's just, so you know, I just want to grab something out of the box and it works. I'm not sure which way round it's meant to go. You can put it in about 5 different ways. Common sense would tell me this way, but every way I've tried it, this just does not work. Doesn't light up. So I basically ended up having to buy my own 48 volt, I think it is, charger. Engwe did give me the specs to find my own charger. I mean, it's not a huge thing because you can get a charger for about 25–30 pound, a decent quality one. Why they can't just add on the price and give you a slightly better quality charger, I don't know. It feels almost like an empty plastic box. Obviously it's not. I've had 2 of these chargers and so far I've not had one that actually works, so that's my only qualms, my only issue so far with it is the charger. Other than that, the bike is actually amazing quality for money. But anyway, I think I'm about to get flooded by the the tide's coming in pretty quick, so we're going to take this out for a little ride around now. Alright guys, so ignore the fact I've got the Insta360 selfie stick currently clamped to the bike. I'm about to go for a ride. There's a couple of things that some of you guys might find actually helpful. I'm one of these typical guys that don't actually bother reading the manual, so if you're like me, you might find this helpful. When I first got the bike, it would only do about 10–15 miles an hour. I think it's this I button in the middle, the information button. I think you hold that in. Yeah, see, if you hold this, like I'm with my thumb, if you press it quickly, it changes. If you press it quickly, it scrolls through the different, you know, power wattage output, how long you've been riding, maximum speed, etc. If you hold it down, you notice it goes through 3 different modes: sport, eco, and normal. When I first got the bike, it was in eco mode, which to be honest is pretty slow. If you're like me, you like to go a little bit faster. You've got the up and down level assist, so it won't go anywhere on 0, so you need it on 5. On 0 it just won't do anything to help you, I don't think, in the way of electronic assistance. I think what eco, normal and sport mode does is just throw more amps at it, so it gives you sort of quicker acceleration. It's basically, if you want it completely like set up in the fastest mode, you want it on level 5 sport. And to be honest, it's pretty quick. To change the settings, it's the same as a lot of e-bikes. You press the on button, and when it starts, press the plus and minus at the same time. So holding the on button, it's coming on, hold down the plus and minus. There you go, into the setup menu. Obviously the up down goes up and down through the menu to what you want to go to. So if we go to setup, screen brightness, speed limit, something you might want to change. That's already on maximum, so that's fine. Don't think, oh, set unit, there you go. Press the center button and change that to miles, and that's it really. Speed limit, you got auto power off, you can change the amount of time there, personalize. I think CRU might be cruise control, it might be automatic lights, that kind of thing. I think the lights automatically come on at night time. Not the most manly horn in the world, but still quite helpful if you're riding behind someone and trying to let them know you're there or whatever. But yeah, so it's good little menu for going through things. I'm just going to come out of it now. Back out, and there we go, we're in miles per hour. And the other thing that I got stuck on, this is probably going to sound ridiculous, but when I first got the bike, I got the keys, and I'm like, well, where'd you put the keys? There's like there's nowhere to put the keys. How do I turn this thing on? Such a bizarre place to me to put it, but there is. Trying to do this upside down whilst holding the camera. The key goes underneath the frame, which I thought was a bit bizarre because once it's on you can't put it out, but maybe that's a good thing so it doesn't actually fall out. But I found that a bit strange, but now I'm used to it. It doesn't fall out, it doesn't go anywhere. You could always leave a spare one at home, might be a good idea. Finally, the last thing that caught me out was when this bike comes in the box, you have to do some light assembly, and I couldn't figure out how to do the steering tube. I've completely got the hang of it now. I didn't realise that there's a folding mechanism. I'm trying to do this one-handed, but basically this tube comes not attached, and you've got your standard headset bolt there. So once you realise that, you know, you pull the lever and can fold it down, then you can access the screw here quite easily. Take the headset out, put the tube on, fold it down, put the screw back in, and then just kind of half do it up, half tight, so you can line the handlebars up straight with the wheel, and then nick it up fully tight. And then obviously don't forget to do that up. Ignore this won't obviously come on the bike. This is just my camera system. But yeah, just a few extra bits to point out today about the bike, but I just love this bike. Honestly, I never thought I'd like a folding bike, and I genuinely think this is a pucker little bike. A little bit of ASMR for you guys. See if I can get my hands on the so that's still got all the plastic protecting goodies on there, which I can't get to because my nails are short. There we go. I think we're there now. So that's not just the back light. If you operate either of the front or back brakes, that's an actual brake light as well, which is pretty sick. Alright guys, I'm getting some proper funny looks. Every time I come out with the Insta360 camera on the bike, it gives great footage, but I get some really strange looks off of people because it's a almost 4 foot long pole sticking off the front of the bike. Proper stormy down here today. It was a lovely day when I first come out. Thought it would be an ideal day to do a video, but hey ho, this is what you get living in England. So what's going on then guys? I'll still say this is the best value e-bike as an all-rounder you can get for your money. It really is. Until someone sends me something alternative that you can just buy ready-made from a shop, I'll still stand by my word. I've not ridden anything that's as fast, as comfortable, as practical as this e-bike. It really is that good. Let's get the power down a little bit. There's a little bit of space. Straight away 20 miles an hour. 27. Wow. Straight up to 30. 30 plus. I've had to slow down a little bit because there's a few people, as you can see, about, but my god, it's quick. Let's go again. It's quite nice down here with all the storm and the sea splashing. See how fast we can get. There's some people coming up ahead. I honestly think this thing would easily do about 35 miles an hour. It's crazy. It really is quite fast. Honestly, you get the strangest looks with the Insta360 camera. Yeah, so it's really good when you want to go fast. It's comfortable. It's nice for cruising. I mean, to be honest, if you're cruising, I would probably change it into eco mode. Gives you a much more gentle throttle. If I was riding along the beach drinking a coffee or a latte or something, I'd probably stick in eco mode. Do you know what? I fancy doing a full speed test run. I think that's one thing I haven't done on video on this bike. Let's talk about the top speed or actually do a high speed run on it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. How long have you had your camera on for?
What?
Is that a camera? This poor man here, someone just ran up and punched him. Like,
When? I just flew past.
literally...
I saw you fitting the camera on there, and there was a guy who was running up there.
He was just sitting on the bench and just come up behind him and punched him and then ran off.
Steve.
Steve. Thank you.
Tired, bloke. If I see anything, I'll try and figure it out. I mean, are you alright though?
Yeah, it's a bit shaky.
Sure.
Yeah, I
I
don't blame you.
you.
No, I would have been
I
happy
don't
to have
blame
helped
you.
if I was there.
Yeah, it was very, very strange. I don't
No,
think
it's a bit weird.
mentally
No,
okay.
no, well, it's not a normal thing to do, is it, really? If I see anything on the footage,
I've got your
maybe,
number.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank you.
Alright,
Nice to meet
see you later, you two. Well, poor sod. Wow, so stormy. Right, let's see if we can get a high-speed test run without mowing down any pedestrians with a camera. This is our one chance. 30, 32, 33, 34, 35.4. Wow. That is very fast for a 750 watt e-bike, especially a fat tyre thing that weighs, I wouldn't say it weighs a lot, it's a chunky old bike. That's insane. Can't believe I got nearly 36 mile an hour. That's what I'm saying about this bike, it's just incredible. Amazing. That poor old gentleman back there who got whacked by a complete stranger. It's not normal behaviour, is it really? That's insane, I can't believe I hit that speed. So it's cruise controls on now, hands free. As soon as I hit the brake, the power comes off, exactly the same as a car. $994 watts it's putting at the moment, so they call this bike a 750 watt, but it's maxing out at 1000 watts. Really, still it's incredibly impressive for a 1000 watt. Let's change up again. Still extremely impressive for a 1000 watt e-bike to hit speeds in excess of 35 miles an hour. And I can still pedal at this speed as well, which is pretty good. Mental. You can see I've got cars behind me. Nobody's actually trying to overtake because it's actually pretty decent top end. Slowing down a bit, going up quite a steep hill now. I pedal a little bit. Still doing 27 miles an hour. Yeah. And downhill, speed's picking straight back up again now. Speed! Crazy! Who would have thought a folding bike, whoa, is this fast? So good. This bike's actually changed my point of view on folding bikes. I normally thought they're a little bit uncool. I'd always much prefer a mountain bike style bike, but man, every time I jump on this thing, it's tons of fun. So much fun. Almost feels like an electric motorbike. Crazy. Crazy, crazy machine. Righty then. So we've done top speed run, which I didn't do on the first video on this bike. Now we're going to try hill test. Now this hill at Leon C is pretty epic. It's very long. It's not the steepest hill in the world, but it is pretty steep, and that's the problem with e-bikes and hills. If it's a prolonged hill that's more than a couple of 100 yards. We're currently 27 miles per hour. I'm not even having to pedal. It does get a little bit steeper up here, so 27.2. It really does perform very well as an all-rounder, this bike. I'm going to pedal a little bit. I don't have to, but I feel like I've got to get some exercise, right? It's only going to help the battery life as well. Let's pull in 960, 990 watts the whole entire way up here. We are getting near the top now and it's slowing down to 20.3. It's a very, very long hill though. It's done really good. I'm impressed. Look, if I stop pedaling, it's pulling strong. Cruise control's on. Why didn't I think of that earlier? The cruise control was probably on the whole way up there. Cruise control. Ah, how nice is that? Don't have to touch the throttle. That is so good. Why don't all e-bikes come with cruise control? This is officially the most comfortable practical e-bike I've ever been on. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Well, I haven't depleted the battery. It's on 50%. We've done 14 miles and it was only on about 95% battery when I come out. So that is, I just don't think there's a better bang for buck, like pound for pound. I don't think there's a better e-bike in terms of value for money and an all-round capability on the market. Tell me, I don't know, if you can think of something that's better in the comments, let me know, but I don't think there is much that could compete with this in terms of spec, comfort, speed, even off-road capability. Yeah, you're not going to be competing in mountain bike trails on it, but it's seriously comfortable off-road on like dirt trails. I mean, I just smashed the massive hill and about a 3-mile return trip uphill on cruise control. The battery's still good, it hasn't overheated. It's just incredible, really.
I want to see that bike goes full speed.
Well, that's going to be it for this video today, guys. I'll leave a link where to buy this bike. I've got a discount code, I believe, that I'll put in the description as well, so you can get some money off buying one of these bikes and make it even better value for money. Yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in the video soon. Take it easy.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you